Like, this guy is the big deal. So fast forward 6 months, I'm now the director of one of his companies. So imagine the power of networking, all right? So hello everybody and welcome to another episode here in my channel. My name is Jose Perez Ramos, and for those of you who don't know me, I direct a startup here in Miami, and in my side time when I'm not working in my company, I do high performance and mindset coaching. Now, if you want to find out anything about any of these two things, I'm going to leave the description below so you can get into it and stalk me a little bit. And for those of you business owners who want to reduce their taxes dramatically, we just launched a new tax express class that will hopefully save you thousands of dollars. So make sure you check that down in the description. However, let's get into the content of this video. Today we're going to talk about networking. And let me tell you guys, networking is absolutely amazing and important. And it offers you opportunities that you cannot even dream of. The first and most easy way, or the easiest way to do it, is through networking platforms. I used to use a lot Eventbrite, but I'm sure there's a bunch of them out there. You just go into there, you put whatever topic you're looking for example, marketing events, or you just put networking events, or you just put like, hey, nutrition events, or whatever your topic that you like, and you put your location, I mean, where your city and all the stuff, and it will pop up a ton of places and a ton of events that you can assist, both for free and paid events, depending on your budget. Now, story time. So when I was in New Jersey, I did college in New Jersey. I had this friend of mine that was addicted to this freaking app, and we started going to every event in New York, marketing events, networking events, different bunch of stuff. The good thing though is that in one of these events, I remember perfectly, we went to the Watson Hotel. I don't remember the name of the event, but it was pretty good, and I was super close with the organizer. And I met amazing people. I met the head of sales of Google, who had an amazing story he shared with us. I met the head of the finance department or the sales department too of Bloomberg, and like a year later or so, I reached out to him to get a position in Bloomberg for an internship, and he replied to me back, and he was super cool about it. So it was amazing. Just so you see the power of one event. It's wonderful one event. We talk, we share a discussion, we chat back and forth, we'll link in LinkedIn after that. And a year later, I was able to talk to him, reach out to him, and he was super nice and super awesome. Second strategy, for those of you who are in college right now, which is who I'm recording this for, but again, everybody can leverage these strategies, is go to your career center or whatever office, career office, and be sure that you make those people your best friends. I used to have in my career center, there were two ladies, I'm not going to say names, but there were two ladies, and I was super close to them, to the point that I would text them weekly, email them weekly. And I remember as soon as I graduated, it was the whole pandemic and all the stuff. So I was freaking out. I was like, yo, I need to get a job. So I told them, hey, whatever comes through your table, I want to know about it. I want to be the first guy that you forward this message to. And they did. And funny enough, this is a really cool story. Funny enough, at that time, I was painting to get some cash, and I was stuck at the school. And this lady sent me it was going to be like a conference, but like a streaming conference, which means the networking environment wasn't there, because this guy was streaming from his office, and we were just invited to that event, and he was inviting students. So he told me that the conference was about marketing and all the stuff, and even though I did a double major in financial economics and marketing, I was more focused at the time in finance, because I was preparing for my CFA level 1, because I wanted to get in Wall Street. So I was like, dude, I don't know if I want to go, because I'm going to lose 3 days of painting and I need the cash. And bullshit, right? That was straight up stupid objections, right? And she told me, hey, look, just talk to the guy that is streaming the conference, and he will be better explaining you more about this stuff. And I was like, all right. I got into a call with this guy, and he explained me everything. And he gave me a little bit of a background of his story and all that stuff. And when I hung up the Zoom call, I was like, dude, I do not care at all, like whatsoever, about the conference. But after I listened to his story, I was like, yo, I need to get close to this guy. Like, this guy is the big deal. So fast forward 6 months, I'm now the director of one of his companies. So imagine the power of networking, all right? So that's so you get the picture. Third strategy, social media. Yo, I meet a lot of people, right? And they're like, yo, I don't use social media because I get distracted, this and that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in there, like, that's for people to get distracted. No, social media is an amazing tool. It's a great tool, but it's up to you how you use it, all right? So in social media, you can meet and get to know a bunch of amazing people. Not so long ago, I was still living in New Jersey, and I met this guy who seemed to have an amazing routine. And I emailed him. I DM him. Yo, bro, like, the videos that you post are amazing. Like, I love how you inspire people and stuff. And we started going back and forth. And eventually, I drove 3 hours to Connecticut. Now, bear in mind, if you know me, you know that I could never drive for more than 2 hours. I come from an island. In 2 hours, I can go around the island. So I don't do good in driving. Like, if it takes more than 2 hours driving, I'll take a plane. I don't mind. So I drove 3 hours to go, like, spend the day with him, and we hit a workout, and we had lunch together and dinner together, and we had an amazing time. The point being, though, is that I met this guy through social media. I made a connection with him through social media, and that relationship reaped the fruits for what is now an amazing relationship that I have with someone that is like-minded. He's also high performance, he's focused, he's goal-oriented. So yes, what a pleasure, and how amazing social media can be. And then the fourth strategy, and this might sound like I'm crazy, but yo, listen to me. If you want to network with people, you just have to talk to people. You don't have to be in a networking event for you to network. Every time you're in the cafeteria of your school, every time you're in the gym, every time you're in class, all those are amazing networking opportunities. But you just need to change and shift your mindset. Simple. Look, when I was back in school, in college, I used to know the name of, again, now bear in mind, my school was pretty small. I think we were like 2,000 students. But I used to know the name of the cleaning ladies, the ladies that put the food, the cooks, you name it. I used to because I used to talk to everybody. And that's the thing, at the beginning you're going to be a little bit stiff about like, oh, feels weird to talking to these people that I don't know. But networking is all about that. It's getting to know people, getting comfortable with talking to people that you don't know, and eventually getting those opportunities and putting yourself in a position where you can leverage those opportunities. Now, of course, talking to the cleaning lady is not going to give you a business opportunity, but it's still talk to people. It's amazing, talk to people, get to know their story, sympathize with them. Like, they're amazing people too. This is going to be a wrap up. Those are the 4 strategies that I highly recommend you. If you're a student, if you are my people is international students in college studying in the United States. Why? Because I've been there. I know how the path can get, and I know how to get success in that specific niche. Now, if you want to learn more secrets about networking, I'm going to leave the link down there for my mindset and high performance coaching program, if you guys are interested. If not, thank you so much for staying all this time. Make sure you click the button, subscribe, the bell, or whatever it is. This is my second video. I don't know how this works still, but thank you so much for staying. Bye. Adios, adios, adios.